I'm Brenda. Welcome to my channel, the Empress and the Sun Tarot. I am going to begin with a general reading, and then we will get into some free card pulls for viewers. So please like and subscribe, and we will begin with the general. And we're actually going to, she said start with the romance angel. So we're going to start there. We hope everyone is doing well. We've already shuffled all the cards, so we're just going to jump right on in, she says. So the cards that came out for today is the Trust card, Release Your Ex, Worth Waiting For, and Let Your Friends Help. So is there some energy you're holding on to that you need to let go of? And the underlying energy is codependency. So we feel like that could be a little bit of toxic energy. Pluto is at 29 degrees, which is, the Death card, which is about definite transformation. And we've been having huge transformation recently. And my mom says hi. She's definitely ringing the chimes this morning. So the first cards out are the Queen of Swords and the Five of Cups. So I feel like this is about taking some time to see what energy that's holding you back. Where do you, if it's somebody you want to rekindle a relationship with, what negative energy are you holding on to? Sometimes we need to gain a little clarity about that. And if, you believe that's your person, the more you hold on to that negative energy, the slower the overall process is going to be. We have to, really pay attention to any kind of codependency. We get the Ace of Wands. So I feel like definitely gaining clarity and taking new action. What would you like to do differently? How do you see that person? Are you, are you seeing the negative? Like this morning in the hot tub, I don't have any kind of relationship at all with my first husband. But you know what? I was really thinking today, and you know what? I am so grateful for him. You want to know why? I have 2 wonderful kids and my grandbaby. So I am grateful for him. Everything happened as it should. And, just so maybe taking a new action with that and, have some gratitude for whatever lessons and whatever, whatever you've learned from that experience. Like there's one more message, she says. Maybe 2, because I feel like each one of those has kind of been the for that message. So we're getting one for the Worth Waiting For card, she's saying, for the divine timing as at work in your love life. And that is definitely true, as always. Get the Two of Wands. So, the first we had the Ace of Wands, now we have the Two of Wands. So you're gaining clarity on the action, and now you have to make that decision. Are you ready to try something new? That card reminds me, my daughter's leaving in a week. They're starting a brand new adventure. She is going to take this new action on what she feels is going to make her happy. I mean, it's so, I'm happy and sad for her all at the same time. So it's about, finding that inner strength. The King of Wands comes out, which is, truly what action do you want to take forward? Because, that is more wands. That is definitely what action do you want to take? Are you ready to stand up and be the beacon, be the leader, be the guide? Are you ready to, are you ready? Are you ready to answer the call? Are you ready to, be of service to those that need you and walk away from the energy that's holding you back? Because once again, that energy we feel is like, holding on to something that's not serving you. And a lot of times it's, if you're missing someone, you know what? It's probably better they're gone. And then we get to let go of control issues, which is, always a hard thing. We, in this life, we tend to try to be, controlling, and honestly, she says, that Three of Pentacles is you and that person working with your higher self. Because if you're in that twin flame relationship, we believe you share that. Me and Dave share Celia. That's why we are so connected together. She's like the thing that holds the balance between us. So we feel like the masculine energy is definitely in thought about it. The feminine is too, but we feel like the masculine is definitely maybe in some solitude, working on gaining some clarity. But in the end, as you work on your stability, that's going to really bring in that happiness you want, the Lovers and the Ten of Pentacles with that Nine of Pentacles. As you step into your mission and work on your stability, that is going to bring in that union you're so desiring. So, reach high, reach for your goals. Now is a really good time with the sun in Pisces. So, and I know Venus is getting ready to move into Aries, which is definitely going to be about action forward. So, in love. So get ready, because Celia says, here comes Venus. And she's going to make some waves. So, are you stepping into your path? Are you working on it? Or are you sitting there thinking, I'm missing my person? Because as you're missing your person, you're in the vibration of missing them, and that's not in the vibration to really attract them, because you're going to attract them by being in this high vibe energy, by truly shining your light. The happier you are, the more you're going to shine your light for everybody else. So, okay, we are taking that for the morning message, and that Aries energy is strong because I'm just like hot all over. It's not even that warm, but I even got the window open. We hope everyone's doing well. Hi, Beatrice. How are you doing? Yeah, we bumped the Chiron class out. Celia says she wants me to include a couple of other things. And with my daughter in the process of moving, I haven't had time to do as much as she needed me to do. So we just bumped it out. And, that way she says I can give it the time and attention she wants it to have. Yeah, we just been busy spending time. The grandbaby was here, and we've just been really focused on that. She's leaving in a week, so then I'm gonna have 6 weeks without seeing her, because we have a trip planned to go down to go see him. So Dave is so good to me; he's already got us all planned out. So we are just gonna do some free readings. We ask everybody to please like and subscribe. And then we will get into some readings. Hi, Miss Bick. How are you? Hi, Farah. Miss Beatrice, can we get, do you have a question, or what would you like today? Celia says. She says, we're going to start with you. Farah, where are you from? Jordan. What time is it there? General guidance for the month of March. Okay, awesome. Beatrice, we're going to have to get with you, Celia says, and schedule our doing a live together. She thinks that would be fun. Guidance for Beatrice. Okay. The bottom of the deck is the Unfinished Symphony. So I feel like all these cards go with that, because we have the card of the yin, so your feminine energy, the clean it up energy, truth be told, and the community card, which Miss Beatrice, how is your are you recording? Do shorts, like shorts of, do some shorts, do some readings, start posting them. Honestly, just start posting. Celia says you're trying to figure out the how, and you don't have to figure out the how. You just have to figure out what you want. Do you want to read on here? If so, start making some videos. She's really got me pushed on some stuff. I'm going to start recording and really getting some videos out there, especially when my, March is going to be full of videos from me, like so many. I'm going to have so much time, and she said there's nothing better for me to do than to grow my channel then. So we're going to do it. Beatrice, what do you got? What do you need to walk away from? What that ending, she says, what is the ending? Or what, how's finances? Beatrice, are you afraid about doing that because of the finances? That would be, too, spontaneous, Where is Sag in your chart? She says, because you can really manifest, really like, you can manifest everything you need. Yeah, she says that's your underlying energy, and you got to let that shit go. Let it go. Let it go. Okay, now we're gonna get some of this side. The Nine of Swords. Are you listening to that chaos voice? Or are you listening to that? Are you listening to your higher self? Have you asked your guide their name? Sometimes you have more than one, but Celia seems to be my main guide, which is more of like, honestly, a collective, because it's so many. Yeah, more of a collective for me. When I tap into Celia, but she's like, you got to listen to that. Yeah, a lot of people do, but like Celia's like, I feel more of like the whole collective energy. Honestly, as I was manifesting some of my gifts, you put desires in, and I listened to a lot of Abraham, and I loved that idea. Like, I was like, that would be cool. I used to watch John Edwards. I liked what he did. He, speaks to people that have passed on. So I have that gift. I love that, sometimes it just comes out, and sometimes, people don't understand, but, a lot of, she's like, it is what it is. But, so how are you wanting to manifest your gifts? I used to watch Bewitch, and I Dream of Genie, and, I wanted to have all that magic. And you know what? On our block, we are the only people that have green grass. And you want to know why? Because I love living where the green grass grows. It's one of my intentions. I have an intention of good parking anywhere Dave and I go. So normally we get front row parking, because I have some just general things that I'm just like, I like that, and I've let it go. I like living where the green grass grows. I've literally said that. And like our grass out back, Dave was honestly wanting to cut the grass. That's how much grass. So Beatrice, where are your intentions? She's like, where are you thinking? Because that person's like worried, and the gifts are trying to like really open and flow to bring you that new. You have to take a risk. Beatrice, just she said, start putting some videos out there. Be very grounded and balanced when you do that. But yeah, be open to it. Are you connecting? Are you meditating? Because like King and Queen of Pentacles or Cups. Be very grounded and balanced in your energy. We feel like maybe your feminine energy needs a little cleaned up, because we feel like you're in that masculine energy. And we feel like that may be causing a little fight or flight. And you could really clean it up by really opening up to the community and like sharing your gift. She's like, share your gift. Start. Put one video out and see how it, does do, You got to get in the feminine. She's like, do girl stuff. Make sure, do like the things that make you feel feminine. Like, what makes you feel feminine? So, like, you have to really find that balance. As you find the balance, you can manifest every one of your dreams. She's like, there you go. That's pretty good reading. We'll take that. So yeah, it's about try not to be in that fight or flight. Yeah, I know. I just said that a while ago when I was meditating in the hot tub. I'm like, I'm gonna do my nails today. I do my hair and my makeup, every day, try to work on that, feminine energy. But yeah, I'm gonna do mine today. So you are welcome. And yeah, she wants me to include a couple other sections, in the Chiron class. So I'm going to edit the PowerPoint, because she wants me to put in like the collective energy. Right now, Chiron is in Aries, and that affects the collective where it is, and then where it's going to move into Taurus. We're going to put some stuff in there about that as well for when it, as it progresses in a few years, to kind of give you a heads up on what's coming, for the collective, as well as you can look at for your personal self. So Ariana, how are you doing today? Ariana, just because he's your type doesn't mean he's your energy match. There has to be some energetic mismatch, or it wouldn't be so. Yeah, there must be an energetic mismatch. Because if he's your person, until you guys are vibrating at the same energy, you can't come together. Like there's some unfinished business there, some energy. Like I was working on my mission for a long time, on my spiritual path for years. And it wasn't until I got to a place that I kind of surrendered and was just totally working my path. And I met Dave, who was at his, at a different point in his life. He just transitioned. He bought his own house. He was in a really confident and high vibration place. So then we were energetically both at that high vibration place. So it came together, and then it was so easily magic. But there's some energy that needs cleaned up, Celia's saying, with that. And that's, in the right time, that will happen if he's your person. But if you're trying to push it, if you are trying to pursue him, you're in the masculine energy, and men hate that. Like, honestly, that will repel them, because that puts them in the feminine. Even if you're just energetically pursuing him, it puts him in the feminine. And I know that's, we don't always want to hear that, but be the queen and sit and let him pursue you. That's what men like to do. They honestly like that challenge of the pursuit. They are hunters. That is honestly their. You know what? If you make the first move, you're in masculine energy, and he will run. Honestly, I'm just saying it because I literally live it every day with Dave. If I get my masculine energy, it puts him in the feminine. If he goes in his feminine, it puts me in the masculine. He puts me in the masculine, it makes me mad. I'm like, I don't want to be there. That's not the place I choose to dwell. So, Farah, did you, what are the Aries feelings towards me? We're going to get you we're going to get an oracle card, then we're going to get some tarot, Celia says. So we get the observer card. So, and the pictures in that is kind of like, put your wish out to the universe, and then wait, because literally the man will like pursue you. You get the observer card, you get the here and now card, and you get the peace card. And the bottom of the deck is the mending card. So we feel like the mending card is some good energy. And we feel like, that mending here and now, tell the universe what you would like. Like, speak it to the, go outside and, talk under the stars and tell the universe what you would like. Write it down. Your written word is so powerful, like unbelievably powerful, and just write what you like. I would like to have fun and see where it goes. Those are really general things that the universe will like and give you fun, easy things. Like literally it can be like super duper easy that way. Just like, write what act like you're writing a letter to your best friend that's on the other side of the world, and you want to describe how your relationship is with that person. All that sweet little detail that you would want to write in there, write it in there. Like I wrote 2 pages of the things I wanted in my person before I met Dave, and literally he's my list. Like, and I was extra. I'll tell you, I was extra. I have 2 pages, so you can't be too extra. So the first card you get is the Temperance card. So let him pursue you. Be in your feminine energy. Like really focus on feeling like, honestly, feel feminine. Work on feeling girly. Do some daydreaming, but write that list. Like literally, Celia's like, write the list. Like write down what you want. And then you're going to get the inspired action to take. But honestly, I would like to have fun. Yeah, right. Like you get to tell the story. Honestly, you create your own reality. We don't always like to hear that, but you can create it. So write it down. Doesn't matter. And just write what you want, write that story. And say him, or it might not be him. He might not be an energetic match for you, but somebody better might be. You just have to write the story how you would like it. Honestly, you can be like in such creative control of it all. But a lot of times when we're kids, we're told when a little boy is mean to us, that's him flirting with us. So we are taught that people that are mean to us to be attracted to, which is a terrible thing. People that like you will be nice to you. So change your beliefs, Celia says. She said you have to, we tend to have that belief. I don't know why that popped in my head, but apparently because it's a message for you. And she said the bottom of the deck, you can change that communication and move it somewhere else really quickly. Right there, you get the 6, 7, 8, because we feel like when you decide to take action on your own path, the universe kind of gives you a gift. As you take that action, write it down. That is you taking physical action. You making the choice, and then take the physical action. Write the dang letter. Write the letter and email it to me if you want. My email's in the description box. Write me the most beautiful, fun thing. But you can just really tell the universe, even really simple, I would like to have fun with this person. Please make it be easy if it's meant to be. And then sit back and focus on something else. Stop focusing on him. Because honestly, he can, even though he's not talking to you, he can feel that you're thinking of him. Because when he's focused on you at all, do you feel it? So when you're focused on him, he can feel it. So take your focus off of him and let him have a feeling of missing that energy from you. Because right now he's getting it, even though he's not doing anything. So honestly, change your focus and like your self-love. Like she's like, love yourself. Spend time with like loving yourself. Like, yeah, love yourself. Be happy. And like the more in your feminine energy you are, the more the masculine energy will want to pursue you. Hi, Miss Bick. How are you? I'm doing pretty good today. Yesterday I cried a lot, so my eyes are probably a little swollen. Because I'm just sad. My daughter and granddaughter are moving 1,000 miles away. Yeah, sometimes that comes back to you because they're thinking about you. Yeah, I'm really sad, but we've already got a trip planned to go down there in 6 weeks. So I'm trying to focus on the happy and love part of it for them, and That's what I told her on her Facebook post today, that I'm happy and sad all at the same time. I'm happy for her, but sad for me. But Dave got me a digital picture frame so everybody can upload pictures. So I can see all her fun every day. Miss Vic, can we get a... Yes, please do. Send it to my email. She says like that. Your written word is so, so powerful. Thank you, Miss Vic. Would you like a card? Celia says, would you like a message? We hope you are doing really well. In the little corner over here is a little coffee cup with a little sloth in it with a heart on it. Macy painted for me. I got it for her to paint, and she painted it. So it's now part of my set. And the cards you get, Miss Vic, are No Place Like Home and Come to the Edge. And then you get the Treasure Island card. And then we're going to get some tarot. So in March, I will be on probably every day just so I can keep myself busy. Guidance for Miss Vic. And the first card that came out is the Devil card. But sometimes in this card, it makes me, and she made me change decks, that it feels like she's like seeing the shadow and kind of stepping away from it, like seeing what could be, you know, what could be that hard part. She says we're going to get a couple from the bottom of the deck. The Lovers, the Hanged Man, the Temperance card, and the Nine of Pentacles. And the Star. So we feel like this is definitely, Miss Vic, about taking some time to really have you wrote your list of what you wanted. And if so, are you holding on to it in any kind of codependent negative way, in letting that be anything that's holding you back? Because then we get the Hanged Man, which is kind of like she's just like hanging there waiting. But I feel like it's asking you to we feel like you're waiting on love, and we want you to get out there and live your life and have fun. So it's like the more fun you get out and have, the quicker you're going to get that love person right there. She says maybe see it in a different perspective. See this as, what if this, here we go. What if this is the last season of you being single and having really time for your friends and all the things that you would really like to do? Because all of these are major arcana. This is like being divinely guided. There is no chance this isn't happening. The universe is putting this here. I mean, you get 4 of 5 cards are major. And we feel like this is this underlying energy. So she's like, really like, change your focus. Like, have fun. Like, she's like, if you like really like step into like your, and she's like, even look, there is the healing energy with the Ace of Swords. It's going to give you real clarity. So you're going to really, she says, really see The change in your energy when you decide to let go of what's holding you back. She said, because after that's the Judgment card, that you're really going to have a super aha moment of the wheel that's really going to turn everything for you, Miss Vic. She said, just seeing it in that way of, what if this is the last season of you being single and having that time? You know what? When I was single, I had some great time with my friends. And you know what? Now I spend so much of my time with Dave that, you know what? I don't really have time for a lot of other things. And the universe is clearly clearing out a little space so I can really focus on my path and moving my girls a little bit of a distance. But I'm also looking at it as the universe wants me to go to Florida. It's moving two of the people I love most in the whole world to Florida. So you know what? I'm going to Florida. I'm going to go be with them because, you know, but like, she's like, the more you like step into that, like, it's going to really like, think of it as, you know, this is the last, you know, what if this is your last season of being alone? You know, what if this is your last time to go out and do that girls trip with your girlfriends, or do some of those things that you would like to do? Because honestly, once you're in that relationship, it consumes so much of your life. And even though you have some time for your friends, it's not as much as it was. And honestly, the more time you spend with them and the more fun you have, like, the higher that's raising your vibration and really going to bring that other relationship you want in. So have some fun. She's like, have that fun, girl. She said, you know how to have fun, so have some fun. Or somebody will come back around, but the energy will change. You want to be in a really happy, high vibration when you meet that person. Like, I was meditating and really like being in a really good place energetically for myself. When I met Dave, Dave was energetically in a very high vibration. And you want to come together when you're both at that high vibration. You don't want to come together both at an vibration, or you're going to kind of be in that vibration together and probably not what you want. Probably not the kind of relationship you want to manifest. So we hope everyone is doing well. We feel like, so you said back around, when, like, when you said someone new, she's like back around. So we feel like, but the happier you are, like, the happier you are, the easier money's going to flow to you, the easier everything. It's about choosing, fork in the road, really making that choice on where do you want your vibration to be. Know how blessed you are. And really take some time to really value your friend, Celia's saying. So maybe they need you more than you realize. Maybe they need you to be the light to, you know, shine upon them, even though you don't even know it. Maybe you think their lives are, you know, picture perfect. Nobody's is. So, Miss Dorothy, how are you doing today? And Lightning, what does Panjic think about me and our bond? So, Lightning, we're going to get a card for you. You get the exchanging gifts card first. You get the Yang card, which feels to me like definitely a gift. And that feels like a gift from that masculine energy. And then the card is the To Be Fair card. And the bottom of the deck is all that glitters. So, Lightning, I feel like he definitely we feel like this is a very good relationship for you. And we feel like it's going to be a very fair, balanced relationship with that exchanging gifts, the To Be Fair card. And we feel like let him be in the masculine energy, Celia says. Don't pursue him. Let the masculine pursue you. That's what the masculine energy likes to do. don't want to be pursued. Honestly, I promise. If you're being the pursuer, that puts them in feminine energy, and that's not where you want them, and that's not where they want to be. So it's not a good place for anybody. Miss Dorothy, we're going to get a message for you now. And hi, Becca. Hi, Noah. How are you? Hi, nobody. How are you doing? We are. So, Dorothy, you get the Go the Distance card. No place like home. New life. We like that one. We're curious about the one that's flipped over. So you get the Go the Distance card. No place like home. The new life card. And then you get the mending card. So, Dorothy, what's going on? So he says, what's going on? And then you get the poise card, which she looks like she's really celebrating. So, and the new life is too. So we feel like something really super, good is going on with you, Dorothy. What's going on? Celia says. She's like, what's going on? Yeah. She's like, what's going on? Dorothy, so far you get the Three of Wands, which is wish fulfillment. So that's definitely a good one. What are you asking the universe for? Are you wanting to mend a relationship? Because we feel like you're going to get your wish. A brand new opportunity. Like whatever the new opportunity is. Was there some communication that was held back from a... Was there some kind of communication held back from... Are you married? Dorothy, are you married? Is this from a... She says, we really don't like this energy. We feel like there's something going on. And we feel like she's like self-inflicted. You're like causing yourself. But it's you can have a new opportunity at whatever is causing you that confusion. Is it work? Is it, are you married? She's like, are you married? Are you married? Is there like a third party thing going on? We feel like you're going to get some wish fulfillment when you step into your power. And my mom says hi. But we feel like there's definitely going to be some mending of well, we feel like there can definitely be some mending of this wish fulfillment. You can have it by being like poised and knowing. So he says, knowing how wonderful you are. Do you realize how wonderful you are? Stop the negative self-talk. Like the more you like focus on your happiness, the more you're going to attract that other person back or change the relationship. Because there's no place like home. Pull your energy back. Don't take it. Don't give him your energy. Change your focus and you're getting from him what you expect from him. So change what you expect. Right? Dorothy, we're going to invite you. Write me an email and tell me how would you like your relationship to be? Your written word is so powerful. Send it to my email. It's in the description box. Tell me how you would like your relationship to be. Your words are so powerful. So Today I'm wearing my Sedona shirt because it makes me think how much I love Dave and all the fun things we're doing. But yeah, do the meditation. Yeah, like writing your words are so powerful. That's why we're like, write it down, send me an email. I'll read it. So that then there's two people with that energy. And I'll meditate before I read it. So I'm coming to it with the highest vibration from Celia. So we invite, yeah. Yeah. How are you doing, Becca? And nobody, we're going to get a card for you about your twin flame. Celia says, apparently it's Tuesday. So she said twin flame Tuesday. Dave was off yesterday, so it threw me off. So nobody, the first card you get is message in a bottle, exchanging gifts, a change in the wind, and poised and co-create. So we are inviting you, write the story you want. Yeah, write the story you want. Send it to me, Celia says. She's like, send it to me. We'll have a love fest. We'll like get in like a perfect love energy and like, and then we'll read them and like, yeah. So we are going to get some cards for you. We hope everyone is doing well. And Becca, we're going to get you next. Celia says, okay. The underlying energy, that devil card had already tried to come out once, so it's like strong. What negative energy are you holding on to about that person? We feel like you're holding on to some of that shadow energy. She's like, what do you need to, he can't hold nothing else because his arms are so full because he's holding on to stuff that's definitely not serving him. So like, you get the choice. Do you want to stand there and hold on to that, or do you want to walk through that door onto something new? And then we get the Three of Wands, which is wish fulfillment, the Ace of Cups, and the Ten of Pentacles. So, nobody, what do you need to let go of, Celia says? Because like that can really, whatever energy you're holding on to about that person, write down a list of all the happiest fun times you've ever had with that person. Only happy, fun things, only things that bring your like heart so much joy. And like write that shit down. Like write it down and then read it and feel the energy of it. Like be in your heart space of it. Like I have pictures of, so many of Dave and I, like I told him, I said, I didn't realize, I guess we take a lot of pictures of us together in all the places we go. So I have so many pictures of me and Dave having fun. So I get to feel like, and when we're doing something that's super good energy, you know what I do? I take time and I like really savor that energy, because the more you savor it, the more you can bring it like back in. So bring it in. Okay, Becca, we are going to get a message for you. And then no, we're going to get a card for you. We are glad it resonates. We hope you're having a good day. And for Becca, you get the Clean It Up card, the Orphaned card. Becca, where is your Chiron, Celia says? Because that Orphan card, right now, Chiron is in Aries, but that is about our early childhood. So, so what energy from your childhood do you need to clean up? What makes you have abandonment issues? And then you get the here and now, because just realize that that's not the energy that is coming. Then you get the Peace card, the Time to Go, and No Place Like Home. And you get the Soulmate card. She's like, couldn't wait till we got to the Soulmate card. She's so happy about that. She's like, we love that card. But we really feel like you got to clean up that energy. She's like, you got to clean that up and bring some peace to it, and know that you are everything that ever happened to you happened for this moment right now. Honestly, everything happened so you're right where you're at right now to make the decisions you're making, to be more aware and more focused of what you're creating. Honestly, we are called here to be creators. We are not just here to float along and let things happen. If you want to choose to do that and not be a deliberate creator, you know what? You will get whatever the universe wants to bring you. And the universe sometimes has a sarcastic way of getting things around. So sometimes, it's better to try to, be a deliberate creator. That's why we're encouraging the writing things, because that's, making the choice to take the action towards, and when you do that, you know what, make sure you meditate, be in a happy, high vibration, and then write that happy love thing, like that. Oh my God, that you're in the middle of this, everything that you want. Are you thinking about them? And my guess is yes, they're definitely around, Celia says. Every time you think about them, it's because they're thinking about you. And Beckett, you get the Eight of Pentacles. It's literally about doing the work. And so he says, are you reading that? Are you feeling in the vibration of this love that you're trying to bring in? Because you're definitely going to call it in. You have the ability. You just don't try to run up the stairs. Take it one step at a time. Because we feel like there's some heart healing you have to do. That orphan, and that, we feel like there's something you have to heal. I mean, I did that with Dave, and then once you do that, and you have to heal that. And right now is a time of letting things go. In the last year, I had a circle of friends that I'm not in the friends group anymore, not in their vibration. So it just kind of had to go away. So, everything in the right time. So just make sure when you're thinking about those people, so you said send them love. That's what I do on the ones we're just not, it was a blessing. I have them on my photo frame. I look at them, we had a lot of fun times together, but you know what? We're just not energetically at the same place right now. Nothing bad about either one of us, at any of us at that place. It's just, you are where you are. And those people are probably in that energy because they're not understanding. Why did you pull your energy back? Where have you gone? They're probably feeling a little brokenhearted, wanting communication, and them sending they're definitely thinking about you, and that's why you're getting that feeling from that. But they feel like you've moved away and they're just unsure or unhappy about it. You probably brought a lot of good energy and they're not feeling that no more. When you take something that, if you're always flowing good energy and, and you're around other people that aren't, you're going to energetically eventually, repel each other. You just have to think of, take it as a different perspective. The universe is clearing space in your life for something phenomenal to come in. That soulmate card, the unfinished symphony card, the milk and honey. She's like these, like, so we're inviting you, Becca. We are going to do a Chiron class, and we moved it to March 20th. So, where is your Chiron? We are doing a part of it about where Chiron is just for the collective, because we feel like you're doing a big leveling up. You know what? It's the best thing that could have happened to you. Honestly. Write a goodbye letter to them. And you know what? Be like, thank you for the time you were in my life, but clearly the universe is clearing space for somebody new. Like the universe is moving my daughter and granddaughter to Florida. You know what? It's going to get me to Florida a lot more, but it's also going to give me and Dave a lot more time. Every weekend we have Macy, and now it's not going to be, and it's going to be, we're going to have to do a lot of other stuff to fill my time now. So know that everything happens for a reason. Becca, we have a Facebook group. We, join it. Friend me. Anytime you need to chat, reach out. Celia is always up to give guidance and advice. And, we're always up for new friends. Because we feel like you're definitely working through this. Like, she's like, it's time for you to have some peace now. That energy needs to be cleared up and away because like there's so much good coming in. Because look, you have the time to go and no place like home. Like your higher mission is calling you. Do you know where your Chiron is? Do you know where your North Node is? Your North Node is your mission in this life. You're on the spiritual path. Where is your North Node? You are very welcome. No, we're getting a message for you. You're struggling. Oh, you are at the right place then, Noah, because we are all about that self-love. We're going to tell you, we have a private Facebook group. Please join us. And we do a class on Chiron. We were going to do it, and Celia wants me to add a little more. So, and try not to think of that not as a setback. Some things are about timing, and it's, yeah, it's really about timing. And don't think it as a setback. Sometimes we're in a season of growth. And when it's the right time for you to come out, you're going to come out and you're going to shine your light. So try not to, make sure you're, honestly, I listen, when I'm feeling not, great about myself, I listen to, I am affirmations. I listen to, sound healing. I do some sound healing. Dave does sound healing. We were literally doing some last night before bed. So he was like going to the sound studio, and I was like, Dave, come on. And we both went, and he played bowls and I played bowls, and we did, we just did a little sound thing before bed, which was so, I think I'm going to start, doing them and recording them. So, we are getting, cards for you now, Noah. You get the Loyal Heart card. Aww. I feel like there's another one. And the TikTok. Everything in that divine timing, as she just said, and you get the Loyal Heart and the TikTok. So that's a beautiful, beautiful message. In the bottom of the deck is time to go. So sometimes we feel like as you work on your leveling up, everything happens in that divine timing. And everything's kind of like a spiral in this. I mean, as you work on something and you think you get it all the way healed, it will spiral back around. You will have that lesson again to see how your mastery is on it. I mean, so, yeah, it's all timing. Look, no, it's like you are being grown. You just don't see the growth and the development that's truly going on. Are you meditating? Are you spending time connecting to your higher self? Because we feel like that's what's holding you back from this brand new beginning with the King of Wands. So we feel like, and we feel like that's also you getting out there and shining your light. But like, don't let waiting on somebody else hold you back from moving forward, because it's not until like literally, where do you have your birth chart? Where is your North Node? So he's like, where's your North Node? Yeah, like we do a class on Chiron. Like your North Node is very important. Like I'll tell you, my North Node is second house of Aquarius, which, that is about teaching. The second house is about what you value, and, Aquarius is for the collective. So mine and Celia's mission is to help, people understand that as you love yourself and are more happy and truly loving yourself, you reflect that back to yourself, and you're going to get so much more of that back. So self-love is truly the key. Yes, it's a set of little, like, it looks like a little set of headphones on your birth chart. Definitely look at you go into like astrology.com. There's a bunch of different sites. You can pull a free natal chart. You just have to know the time you were born and the place you were born, and the date, and it'll give you your whole chart. But look where your north node is, and look where your Chiron is, because Chiron is your wounded healer. That's the thing you're here to heal in this lifetime. I teach a class on it because my guide Celia says that, it's the key on your symbol. So she feels like that is, that is the key to our healing. Which for me, my Chiron is in the third house, which is about and it's in, because the third house is about communication. And mine's in, Aries. So, but she's inviting you to look those up, though. That's a good breadcrumb as to like something else to focus on your path, that will lead you on the next step. We feel like everything is, just little breadcrumbs along the way. You get inspired, get inspired action. Take a moment, look them up, read them. You might, it'll bring a little bit of new clarity to that. Beverly, are you still here? Celia says. She says, how are you doing today? And did you have a question, or would you like a general? Okay, we will get a general for you. You are very, very welcome. And we definitely invite you to join the Facebook group. Okay. Beverly, you get the Serendipity card and the Imagine card. And the bottom of the deck is the Thinker. Don't be overthinking. Becca, did you find it on your birth chart? Celia says, where's it at? And Beverly, for you, we are getting some cards. Well, Beverly, what's going on with you? You get the Knight of Swords, the Sun, and the Lovers. We like that, with the Strength card on the bottom. So, we are inviting you, imagine what you truly want. Imagine what's going to make you happy. Yes, you have to have your birth time. Yeah. Beverly, what's going on? She's like, get some clarity, because like that is coming in as soon as you stop that overthinking, because you get the All That Glitters card underneath, and then the Treasure Island card as well. So stop waiting, focus on you. Celia says, where's your North Node? Apparently we might after this have to get a North Node class going, because like that is your spiritual mission. And like those two things we have found. Oh, your North Node's in Pisces. What house? Sometimes stuff in Pisces I feel can be so difficult. Dave's is in Pisces. But yeah, we feel like when you just change that energy and go to that like high vibration, that like looks really super good. Like she's like, focus on your north node and like really work on stepping into that path, you know, that path and your passion. And it's really going to like open up. Beverly. Just be careful. Don't create karma for yourself, sweetie. If you really think he's your person and you start dating someone and that person really gets feelings for you, and then that other person contacts you, how is that other person going to feel? So if you truly have any unresolved feelings for your person, you should. I know sometimes we feel like jumping into that relationship. Trust me, I'm only saying that because I did it. Trust me. Don't do it. I know words don't teach though, but like work on it's 11:11 where I am. She's like work on you like be happy with you. And the right person will pursue you because like you got like the Lovers and the Sun, and you get to come to the edge. So look at where your north node is, and then you get the unfinished symphony. So we feel like, Beverly, we're going to ask you this. How about for the next month, you look and see where your north node is and where your Chiron is, and try to do research and focus on where your north node is. It's really important what house it's in for you, but what house, yeah, but look at where your north node is. Look at where you're supposed to be, like that's important. Celia's like, we honestly tell you, take 30 days and focus on you. Focus on your spiritual path for 30 days and see what can change in your life. How about that? I'm going to do the same. I'm going to do that from March 1st to March 30th. On March 31st, we're going to see where my channel is for me focusing every day on my channel. So I'm going to take that step starting March 1st, of really stepping my 30 days into it. Yeah, like I'm going to step into my path for 30 days and we invite you to join us. Let us know how your progress is. We'll cheer you on, you cheer us on. Let us know where your north node is. We will give any kind of guidance we can do to help. Celia loves to help. Yeah, because she's like, you can really like shine your bright. So like at this time, like Venus is moving into Aries, and that's fire energy and that's action. And you know what? The more you're in your Venus energy, the more you're going to be pursued. Trust me, be the female, be the woman, be in your feminine energy. Don't chase a man. I know that sounds so wrong. And trust me, I did it. I pursued man. Does not help. Sit there, be the queen. They want to pursue you. If you're pursuing them, it makes them feel feminine. Honestly, just talking from my own experience on that. Because he can feel you energetically, even though like he feels you every day. So he's like, he feels you every day and knows you're thinking of him. Every time you think of him, he feels it. She said every time he feels it. We're going to get drink coffee. Beverly, that really fired up my feminine energy. Celia was like, whoa. Because honestly, if you really want to like be pursued, like that's what a woman wants. She wants to be pursued. So sit back and let him pursue you. If he's not doing it, sit back and focus. She said, we got a card. Yeah. As you're being in that masculine energy, you got to let it go. She's like, when's the last time you painted your toenails? Do you paint your toenails, Beverly? It's a very girl thing. Yes, like pull your energy back. Like she's like focus on those things, like do a little research. If you honestly are reading and really focusing on something, you're not focusing on him. So like she said today's a great day or this week, do it. Venus is getting ready to go into Aries, and that's like, take action on that feminine energy, like work on stepping into that feminine, do the things that make you feel really, what makes you feel beautiful. She's like, what makes you feel beautiful? Fairy Queen. Do it. She's like, do it. Like, I make sure I put my earrings on every day. I wear my bracelets. I try, I do my hair. I do my makeup. I try to make sure I am being in my feminine energy as much as I can be. And Fairy Queen, you get the cards here and now and round. So we feel like that energy is going to come back around. But honestly, the bottom of the deck is the Y card. So we're going to get a couple of tarot cards for you. Yeah, look at your chart. And, like I said, we're doing our Chiron class. I think we're going to get together a North Node class because we feel like that's so important. And the tarot you get is the Lover's card and the Five of Wands. So, Fairy Queen, is he interested in another person? Is there other energy around? Even like friendship. Sometimes for me, that's like friendship, even like friends, because they're kind of being playful and like she said, we're getting another one. You do have a soul contract with that person, and the Queen of Pentacles is like kind of a marriage card for me. We feel like that energy is going to come back around, but for one, she wants you to look at why did you separate, and are you focusing on any kind of negative energy with that person leaving? Because we feel like that energy, it's coming back around. She's like, here, and like you can change that energy quickly by changing how you focus on that person. Are you focusing on missing that person, or are you focusing on I love this person? Because you know what, you can love somebody and not be right by them. Like my daughter and my granddaughter are going to move 1,000 miles away, but just because I don't see them every day means I love them any less, and I'm going to focus anything but love and happiness on them. And you know what? They're going to feel my love and happiness and want to include me in their life. So they're just moving. They're not going anywhere besides that. They're just, Dave tells me, geography. So, hi, Kason. How are you doing? Air JNR, we will get a general for you. You get the Breathe card and the Exchanging Gifts card. So, you get the Breathe and the Exchanging Gifts. And then you get Change in the Wind and By the Book. And the Community card is the bottom of the deck. So how are your friendships? How are your friendships? Because we feel like it's a time for you to step into service. I feel like it's wanting you to step more into service with that community card and like share. She's like, share your gift, exchange. Are you exchanging gifts? It's part of your spiritual path. Why not good at all? Your friendships aren't good. Are you looking for new friends? We are always looking for some new friends. So we have a Facebook group. Join our group. But you know, we feel like what kind of healing modalities are you doing? Is there anything you're learning? What are you learning on your path? Are you meditating? Are you meditating? Because we feel like meditation can really bring in some more stability in your life, a masculine energy. That's the gift that you've really been asking for and dreaming about. But are you connecting with your higher self? Are you meditating? So he says, are you meditating? Try meditating. Like, this is like so screaming meditation to me. And sometimes we have to have boundaries, and sometimes it is a season of growth. But like, if you're doing anything like on your spiritual path that's helping you, you know, where is your North Node? Where is your Chiron? What kind of things are you interested in on the spiritual path? Like, I do Reiki, we do tarot. I'm doing some sound healing. I do some crystal stuff. So I have Akashic records. So like, I have a vast array. So I try to, like, I'm really interested in my Chiron. So I'm teaching a class on it. So Celia says, what part, you know, of the spiritual path are, you know, have you taken a Reiki course? You can take them online. You can take them in person. When you do that, it has you do self Reiki every day, and that really will help get you in alignment. Look into it, like, honestly. Like, so he says, if you haven't taken a course on it, take some kind of course on it. If you don't have a deck of cards, get a deck of cards. Like, you get to choose the action you want to take. You can sit and wait, or you can take action. Sometimes, like, literally, until I stepped into my spiritual path, I didn't meet my person, and now I'm married to Dave, and look at my beautiful flowers and the life. I mean, I'm living a pretty good life. I have manifested a good life, and I manifested Dave because he's on my list, and like, he's all the things on my list because your written words are so powerful. So write what you like. So you've taken Reiki. Are you certified? What level? I'm certified level 2. I need to take the master course. I've had the attunement. I just need to. And I want to do that with Dave, so I've kind of been waiting. So in the right time. So we are going to see who else is here. Pure Soul, are you still here? Celia says. Is it helping you? Hi, Cynthia. How are you doing? Would you like a general? just make sure you're doing it every day and really grounding and clearing your energy. Cynthia, we will see what the cards say. Normally, you get the loyal heart and the TikTok card. So, everything in the divine timing. So, what do you want to be pregnant? Tell me why. So he's like, tell us why. What's your why? What's your why, Cynthia? Like knowing your why is like super, like the easiest way to manifest. If it's like, it lets you see where your desire is coming from. And if it's really coming from a place of love in your heart, then it will manifest really easily. But knowing your why is really important. Rashmi, what are current feelings for A for me? Yeah, like literally, you just have to know your why. Like, write your why, write your story. Write, where would you like to be in a year? Where would you like to be in 5 years? Write that story. You are like such a powerful manifester. You can manifest whatever you want. Either you can kind of try to guide the universe and say what you want, like, because it's so right there for you. And Rashmi, your card, you get the Yang card, and the co-create card, and the leg up card, and to the sea. So sometimes people have to go on their own journey, and you get to co-create. Write that story you would like. What is your why? And that will really, like, we feel like he is just on part of his path, like, but you get to like co-create. You can choose where do you want to go with that. She says we're gonna get some tarot. Yeah, but she says, where do you want to go with that? But now is we feel a powerful manifestation time for you. On your spiritual journey. Where are you on your spiritual journey, Rashmi? Because we feel like it's trying to give you a brand new beginning, a relationship that's much more reciprocal. You get the Ace of Pentacles. We feel like as you are being really happy and high vibration, you're going to bring that in. Like she's kind of focused on what's not there instead of like what's being poured in. And I feel like the higher vibration, like that's the hierophant, but like look how high vibration she is. As you're in that like super high vibration, you're going to bring all of that in. Like meditate and then tell the universe what you want. And say, I want love. I want it to be fun and easy. Like you can be like so general with it. Don't get specific. If that person's not there, say, I want love. I want it to be fun and easy. And then let it go. Let the universe do the rest. It will. It knows what you want. You just have to put your want out there. Say your want. I want this. What do you want? If you are really clear on what you want and you line your energy up with it, the universe is going to bring it to you. So what do you want? What would you like to manifest in your life? You know why? Because you're pursuing him. You're being in that yang energy. You're in the masculine energy. Change your focus. Like really like work on your spiritual path. Like Celia's like, if you change your focus and you work on you, look where your north node is. Look where your Chiron is. Look where those things are in your chart. Your north node is your spiritual mission on this planet. If you focus on that and work on being happy, that is going to bring in the relationship that's meant for you. But if you are pursuing him in any kind of way, even energetically, that's masculine energy, and men don't like that. They are the hunters. They want to pursue, they want to chase. So honestly, like, be the queen and sit there. If you look at the Queen of Pentacles most time in the card, you know what? She's sitting there and she's waiting. And you know what? Wait for him to come. Don't chase. Like, she's like, so don't chase. Even energetically, like, if anything, say, I send him love and go on. But if you're holding any negative energy about it, that's gonna come back around to you. You got to find a way to let go of any of the negative energy and just focus on the positive. I am doing well, Great Courts. How are you doing? I'm working on my being happy. My daughter and granddaughter are moving in a week, so you know, trying to focus on that they are going to be having such a fun adventure. Dizzy Stitches, I can just say that sounds exactly like my first marriage. Like, I literally was to the point I did everything. All he did was work and bring money in. Besides that, I did everything. And you know what? That's because you lost yourself, and you have to let them. Sometimes people are a lesson in a season and not a forever. Yeah. You got to do what's going to make you happy. You get the message in a bottle card. And then you get the new life card. The orphaned card, the community card, and the poised card. Sometimes people aren't meant to be forever. I mean, honestly, and if he's in that vibration and you're working on yourself, you're going to be in separate vibrations, and you know what? You're going to repel each other. And you know what? The only option is either you go to his vibration and be unhappy if you want to stay in that relationship. Because if he's in a negative vibration and you're working on being in a positive vibration, that's what's causing that, like, ask the universe, say, if I'm meant to go somewhere else, make it be easy. Honestly, ask the universe, put it out there. Say, if I'm meant to do something else, show me the way, make it be easy. And then look at the breadcrumbs, follow the inspiration. You have to just trust and have faith that the universe is always looking out for you. As a single mother with children, I know there are many opportunities and programs and such, and ask the universe to make it easy. Let it show up. You know, social media is great about bringing little gifts of little niblets to pursue. So, you just ask. We feel like something like super new is like trying to. And I feel like she's like, look at this community card. You're not orphaned. You have so much community to help you, more than you may realize. She's like, so much more than you may realize. You get the Seven of Swords, walking away from the stuff that doesn't serve you towards your path, that spiritual path of where you're supposed to be the beacon and shine your light. That's going to bring you such great victory. It's like there's so much opportunity, because like that person's like kind of really overindulging. He's Saturn like behind there, which is kind of karma. So I feel like maybe this person is part of your karma. And you have to realize, do you deserve better? Have you said that? I deserve better. You know what? When I was married to my first husband, I remember something he told me. He said, why did I have to want more? Because that's what we're supposed to want. We're supposed to want expansion. So, you know, he was such a limiting person on my energy. And until I separated from him, my entire life changed him almost immediately. Like, seriously. So immediately. Because the Ten of Cups is right there trying to come in. Once you know that you can really do it. Like you get the Seven of Pentacles, the Nine of Wands, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Ten of Cups. Like you could have all your wishes. Write them down. Write where would you like to be in a year? Is that the person that makes you happiest in the world? Do they make you feel like the best person in the world? Sometimes people are not meant to be forever. Sometimes you have to, decide that, hold on, wait, I deserve something different. And know that that community is there to help you. Like, and the messages are trying to come in like, look, that's like trying to come in like, trying to, the message in a bottle. Somebody's, if you ask the universe for help, it will give you the help you need. Honestly. Hi, the princess. How are you doing? Hi, action lover. How are you? I mean, if you're working on yourself and wanting to raise your vibration to, to work on this, is that person doing the same? Are they working on their vibration? Are they trying to, do they have the same goals? Celia says, do they have the same goals? So action lover, we're getting a card for you. Celia says, we get the regeneration card, the new life card. Sometimes when you just decide to the universe, say, you know what, I give up. If this person isn't meant for me, take them from my life and make it be easy. But you know what? If this is meant for me, let it be easy. If this person's meant for me, let it be easy. Ask. Because like you can literally manifest this new life. You just have to be flexible and not be in control of it. Action lover, are you trying to be in control of it, or are you pursuing the masculine energy? Because once you like really like she's stepping into her glam. Once you step into that, like, and focus on your feminine, like, yes, like say if it's meant for you, make it easy. And then work on your feminine energy. Because you have probably been pursuing him, which repels that energy. Men do not like to be pursued. I do not like to. But I tried. I pursued. It just literally, that's not what a man likes. A man likes to be in that feminine, or doesn't like to be in the feminine energy. Or most generally. Let me express that. Most generally. Like, you just have to surrender and let it go and be like, I'm going to focus on me and me being the best, fabulous me I can be. Celia says, put on the song Glamorous and know, and like have that expectation that you're going to live a glamorous life. Want that. Live, the best, wonderful life. Yes, it feels like you're in that masculine energy, which is trying to control. Like Celia's like, be in the feminine energy. When's the last time you, did some really good self-care, took a bath? Like, we feel like you're in like this negative, like the Ten of Swords is the end of that thing though. So that's good. And you got the regeneration card. So like literally by changing the way you're feeling, you can like literally change that energy in that relationship. By changing, like you going like super feminine is going to call that masculine energy to you. And like do that and like focus on something that you enjoy, your friends, your family, stuff that brings you happiness and love. Your spiritual path, what do you need? Where's your north node? We've been on that one today. Where's your north node? Does that make you happy, Dizzy Stitches? Yeah, your true node, your north node. That's your mission in life. That's your mission on the spiritual path. Like mine is second house Aquarius. Second house is about the things you value. Aquarius is about the community. So I'm supposed to help work on teaching the community of what is a value, and that is self-love. Like self-love, like if you focus on your self-love, then you're going to get other people to love you because people love you the way you love yourself. If you are putting that other person's energy ahead of your own, you're not loving yourself. I mean, but like you can like change that energy so much, and like that's like changing it like by letting the universe be in charge. Say if this is meant for me, let it be. And focus on the good stuff. Thank you, Fairy Queen. See, fifth house. See, Gemini's about communication. And that fifth house is about like Dave's fifth house is his north node is fifth house Pisces. And so part of his is about, finding, the things that bring him joy and happiness. How are you at speaking? Do you enjoy speaking? Do you have a podcast? Do you enjoy doing that? What do you do with your voice, Dizzy Stitches? Celia's like, put the cards down. We're going to have a talk for a minute. She's like, what do you do? What do you do with your voice? See, like my Chiron's in my third house, which is about communication because that's Gemini. Yes, and don't focus on them. Look where your north node is. Look where your Chiron is. Look at healing them. Think of only the happy times with them. If there's any negative energy about them, like focus on when else have you had that feeling? What are they triggering about you? A lot of times it's your Chiron. Like my Chiron's in Aries, which is about, childhood. And right now Chiron is in Aries. And it's really about that childhood wounds. Why aren't you now? So he's like, why aren't you doing that? Why aren't you using your voice? Like you get to buy the book card in the deep knowing. You're supposed to be doing something with communication, she says. Do you read tarot? What do you do? She's like, what do you do? I attract a lot of people that read tarot. Do you read tarot? We are always encouraging anybody to get a tarot channel. All you got to do is hit record or record it and upload it. But she said you're definitely supposed to be using like your voice. You want me to tell you something? You should start doing it. Do what makes you happy. That will bring you more happiness. The happier you are, either that person will be happy with you or they will go away out of your life. Yes, if I am in a bad vibration, you want to know what I do? I literally get my cards because you know what? That just helps me calm myself and collect myself and pulls me back to the energy that I have when I'm with Celia, when I'm with my cards. So it's like, truly, but like the happier you are, like the person's going to match your vibration or they're going to go away. And if you're working on yourself and the other person isn't, you're going to repel them. Trust me. That's what happened with me. I was really working on myself and that was the end of that. And then I was really pushed on my spiritual path. So everything is for a reason, but like You definitely are supposed to be communicating as part of your North Node. Because that Gemini is definitely about communication. She wants me to get some cards. Because there's something in this book that's going to tell me something for you. So we're gonna follow the breadcrumbs. We're going to tell you about the 5th house, where you have fun, romance, create things you are proud of. She said, did you hear that? Like, you're supposed to be talking about your creative outlets, the things that bring you joy. Like, Dave's 5th house is in Pisces, so sometimes it's really hard for him to have fun. And like, you're not happy, so you're not having fun, but like, and don't think of that way. Try a new mantra. Every day he's listening a little more. You know what? All you have to do is tell yourself that, and that will change the energy. You get what you expect with your intentions, and you truly get what you expect. So with that statement, you think he will not listen to you. So like, literally change it. I feel like it's the other way around. I feel you're very empathic, and I feel like he's probably the narcissist, if I had to guess. So much so that you're depressed and don't even do the things that make you the happiest. Okay, you're going to be surprised at this. Here you go. You ready? 5th house is about the things that are fun and make you happy. And you're supposed to communicate about the things that are fun and make you happy. Like, truly, being happy is the thing that's going to bring you everything you want. Like, if you enjoy crocheting, talk about that. If you go out and take walks in nature, talk about what you see. You know what? When when I'm outside, I like green grass. I like purple flowers. Dave's like, how do we have all these little purple crocuses coming up? We didn't plant them. I said, because I like purple flowers on my path. So look, I have them. You know what? I like this little bit of blonde streak in my hair. My daughter didn't put it there. It naturally appears. Yeah, like, talk about the stuff that brings you the most joy. Like, honestly, like, if it's your kids and you enjoy stuff with them, do a podcast. She's like, you're supposed to be using your voice. Like, you're really supposed to be using your voice. And the 5th house is the stuff that you create and the stuff that you love. Have fun with it. What do you like to do to have fun? She's like, do the fun stuff. Do the fun stuff. Do the fun stuff. Apparently, do the fun stuff. And honestly, if you're working on raising your vibration and that other person is not, you're going to repel them. Sometimes people aren't meant to be forever. Even if you love them, you can love somebody, and that doesn't mean you're supposed to be with that person. That was a profound thing. You want to know who told me? My daughter. Just because you love someone doesn't mean you're supposed to be with them. Some people are a lesson or a season or a forever. You never know till you jump in and see. Yeah, like, you're supposed to be like doing it and talking about it. And we feel like you're really shutting your fun down. Yeah, like, look why are you not having like dizzy stitches? Do you have any planets in that 5th house? Like, see, I have Saturn in my 5th house. So, Saturn's all about your karma. So, and Celia says, there's the breathe card. Just meditate and know that it's all going to work out. And the observer is on the bottom, which is, she's like, put the wishes up to the universe. Say, if this is meant for me, make it be easy. And then just trust that it's going to be. The universe likes to bring us what we want when we know what we want. Kaysen, can we get a message for you? We haven't been on for a few days, so apparently Celia had a lot to say. Pooja, I am doing good. Just getting through. How are you? So, Kaysen, you get the co-create card and the change in the wind card. And then the bottom of the deck is to the sea, which is sometimes about, a new little detour on our path. So you're saying, yeah. Sometimes we get taken unexpected places that are such a blessing that we don't even realize. Sometimes we're resistant to them, and we don't realize how wonderful that they can truly all be. Oh, Chiron's in your 5th house. Oh, so your Chiron and your North Node are both in your 5th house. So that means you're supposed to, you should take my Chiron class. We're going to do it March 20th. The sign-up's in the description box. And Kaysen, you get the, sometimes the path is a wandering path, but no, it's going to take you where you're meant to go. Because this is being really divinely guided. Whatever the negative thoughts you're having, just know that you can really let them go, because you get to create what you want. Because she's like, look at the brand new beginning. You get the Ace of Pentacles, the Fool, and the Wheel. So huge change we feel is coming that's divinely guided. That's really going to get you where you want to go. Sometimes we try to be in control of where we're going, and we have no control. So just know that whichever path that you end up on, it's going to be the right one. It's going to be the right one, but like we feel like big change is coming for you. Big change. It's going to bring you lots of happiness and stability, because the Queen of Pentacles is on the bottom, and she's pretty stable. She's in a pretty good place. Cindy, what do you create? You are very welcome. And the Princess, how have you been? Celia says, how have you been since the last time we talked? I think the last time we talked was the last time I was here. So, and may God bless you too, Kaysen. Sending you lots of love. Oh, with what kind of rock? Cindy, where do you sell it at? Are they crystals? We are a crystal loving girl. So, if you sell it somewhere, send me a link. I have my email listed. We are all about some jewelry. Thank you, Kaysen. Yeah, Cindy, do you sell it somewhere? What do you do? We are always wearing different gemstones. Yeah. We would love to see your stuff. Also, you can always join our Facebook group and put a link in there as well. Celia says, share it with the group. Share what you Yeah, join our Facebook group and post some of your stuff, and you might be surprised at the response you get. I feel like we're some crystal loving girls. Cindy, we're going to get a card for you, Celia says. And we feel like you should be doing that and shining your light because you get the poised card, and she's like really like standing in her glamorous self. I hear the glamorous song again. So there's that card, and then you get the time to go. So we feel like it's definitely saying it's time for you to step into that. It really makes you feel very feminine when you do that. So it's super good. Time for you to do it now, Celia says. But yes, join our Facebook group if you're on Facebook. And yeah. See if any. We feel like when you do that, it really helps you step into your feminine power because you got the Ten of Swords, which is all this mind chaos that's that you can let go of. Let that mind chaos go and really step into the power and focus on what do you want. So like really, so you're saying change your focus. What do you want? Step into that and it will bring you much stability. You are very welcome. She's like, that can bring you stability. She's like, step into that. Join the group, share it. I'll wear it and I'll tell them where I got it. So, Pooja, what's going on? So he says, what's up? Everything's good? Awesome. Do you just want a general? Hi, Jess. Welcome. We are doing Pooja right now, and my guy just calls who she's ready next. So we just kind of go with the flow. She's got a lot to say today. We are hoping everyone is doing super well today. It's a beautiful sunny day here. You get the clean it up card. Go the distance. The message in a bottle. And the Yang card. In the bottom of the deck is the serendipity card. She said we're taking those. We start with the Wheel, the Five of Wands, the Death card, the Emperor, the Hanged Man, the Magician, and the Ten of Wands. We feel like as soon as you clean up the energy, things can like really like switch like awesome. Like, and that's energy as well. Like, with my daughter moving, I had lived there before I lived with Dave. So, I had some stuff I hadn't moved out of the garage. So I have literally yesterday, we went and got all that stuff and brought it here. So now I'm going to go through all that and clear up my old energy as well. So we like that energy. So if you have stuff from other people, around, just know that energy is around you. If it's something that reminds you of somebody and that makes you feel sad, maybe put it up for now or try to associate a happier memory with it. But just know that the serendipity card is there, the blessed card. But work on also energetically cleaning up. So Divine Cancer, we will get for you. Yep. Pooja, we feel like your energy feels much clearer, Celia says. So really good. Well, Divine Cancer, what is going on for you and the Libra S? You get the mending card, which I know you're going to love that, Celia says. Never ending story. Buy the book. The soulmate card. And the Y card. And the bottom of the deck is the building block. So, sometimes we have to have separation or time apart from somebody as part of our path. And sometimes we don't understand that that is the why. But know that, like, you have the mending, the soulmate card. So those look really good. So he's like, that looks really good. We're going to, but know the why. What, what is your why with this person? And know that it's divinely guided because it is part of the building blocks. That's the underlying energy, she says. There's the sun, so we'll definitely take that one. So you get the Empress, the Queen of Cups, the Judgment card, and the Sun card, with the bottom of the deck being the Four of Cups. Are you working on, how's your energy towards you? Are you giving yourself the self-love? Because the self-love you manifest within you is what other people are going to reflect back to you. She's like, and that's what's going to be reflected back. So, like, see that as the gift. This is the time. The more you love yourself, the more other people are going to love you. Honestly, I know sometimes that's hard to believe, but literally the more time you really focus on how much you love you, and that doesn't mean be in a narcissistic way or anything, but are you not only just taking care of, are you loving yourself? Do you know how fabulous you are? Yeah, she said, do you know how fabulous you are? Do you know how fabulous you are? She's very specific about that. And I'm hearing the glamorous song again. That must be the song of the day. So listen to the glamorous song. And just know that's the life you're going to be living. How about that? Hi, Kimon. How are you? Jess, we'll get a general career reading for you. So, Jess, we get the Peace card and To the Sea. And the bottom of the deck is a new life. So, Jess, are you getting a new job? What are you doing? Okay, come on, we're getting you next. So you said this one's for Jess, general guidance about career. Jess, we feel like you're going to get a new opportunity, something really good. We get the new life on the bottom of the deck, Celia says. So that's always super good energy. Are you leveling up in your career? Are you really, Jess? Are you still here? Celia says, because she wants to have a conversation. She likes to do that. Because we get the Hierophant, which is like, are you working on your spiritual path? Are you working on your leveling up? Because that, like, stability is like trying to knock at your door, she says. She's like, dream of what you want to manifest. What would be your perfect job? Talk about it. Write it down. Because, like, there's the new cycle. Like, you can manifest it. Like, if you want a new job, think about all the really great things you like about this job. And as you're happy about this job, it makes better things for the next one that's coming. And then tell the universe, these are the things I love about my job. Please make, if I'm supposed to change, make it be easy. And then it can like super be easy. Because like the universe is definitely divinely guiding this stability that's trying to come in. Yeah, we feel like something super good is like, because she's like, look at that new life card. And then it's about letting go of whatever you're holding on to, because the universe wants to co-create with you. What do you want to create? She says, what do you want to create? And come on, we're going to get you, and then we're going to get the princess. Hey, Jess, I bet you can say that better. I like my job. Don't say but, because if you say but, it negates everything you said before but. So don't say but. But like our words are like so powerful. Like most people don't even realize. It's just because you're different and you're new and you're a happier vibration than they're used to being around. But honestly, take it this way. I am here to spread my love and my light. Let those that are meant to communicate with me make it be easy. Be happy and be you. Don't change for anybody. She's like, shine that light. She's like, you are the high vibration right there. Like, go shine your light, girl. Sometimes we are put in a place to like drop our energy signature. Me and Dave travel places, and you know what? I kiss him and I hug on him and I say, I wish to drop my energy signature here. And we drop a little, little blip of love. And you are that high vibration, because that's what she just put all through my head. So you are that high vibration energy that's put there to raise the overall vibration of that workplace. You don't realize how important you are, she says. How about that one? Take that to work every day, knowing that you're shining your light, because that is part of your path. Like my mom's ringing the chimes, and that's when she normally agrees with me. So like she's in a definite agreement. Like shine your light and be like the best happy you. Put your smile on every day like you like to do. She's like, go be the happiest you can be. Because the people that are going to notice are going to be the important people. And those are the people that are going to want to help you and let you go really, let a lot of expansion in your career happen. She's like, put that smile on. My husband says the prettiest girl in the room is the one that's smiling. So literally, she's like, Celia says, put the smile on. Be that smiling, light of sunshine. That's so beautiful. Be the light of sunshine. Come on. We're getting for you now. Come on. I hope everyone's doing well. We ask that you like and subscribe. Come on, you get the cards of deep knowing, and the fates. Hey, come on, what's going on? In the bottom of the deck is unfinished symphony. So we feel like that's saying somebody is gonna come back around that you've been thinking of, because you get the thinker card. Who have you been thinking of? Come on. Hi, Danny. We have missed you. We are good. My daughter's moving to Florida in a week. But come on, you get the Six of Pentacles, which is about reciprocity. I've been, taking a moment. Because that person's coming. The deep knowing, come on, you just have to know that person is going to come back around. And it's going to be a little more balanced. The more self-love you're feeling, the more that person's going to be. we are going to get, yeah, that looked pretty good. Danny, I'm sorry, everybody. We're going to stop a minute. Danny was one of my moderators from the very beginning, and Celia has a message for her. Danny's here, so we're stopping. Princess, we will get you right after Danny, because Danny, we know you don't get to be here often. Yeah. How's the new job? So he says, how's work? We know you're busy. We feel like you've been being really balanced, Danny. How's that going? Have you been on the beach? She says. Well, you get the unfinished symphony in the here and the now. So that seems like that's like working on that. So that's good to hear that. And like then you get the breathe card, which is like, make sure you're staying balanced in the fade. She's like, it's all going to work out. She's like, it's all going to work out. Like, so good. Like, she's like, girl, look. She's like, look, do you see that? She's like, we've been telling everybody, listen to the glamorous song today, Danny. So, that is part of your spiritual path. But yeah, she's like, the Two of Swords, the Two of Wands, and the King of Swords. So we feel like that's definitely about, choosing that path, using, thinking logically. We feel like you're meditating. I'm going to send you a message. Like, we feel like that's keeping you very balanced because you get the Justice card and the Hangman, which is very balanced energy. And that's good communication. We feel like everything is really going well in love and your job and everything. We feel like she's like, look, shine your light. Know, deep knowing, know that it's all like right there. And know everybody's missing you. Yeah. She's like, everybody's been missing you. Just know. I haven't been around much either, but I've been missing you. So we're glad to see you. But keep doing what you're doing, she said. Yeah, keep the meditation going. But it's going well, she said. And Danny, do they have yeah, you got to do that work on trying to be consistent. Bye, Danny. Sending you lots of love. Glad you stopped by. We all love you and miss you. Celia says not miss you. We are in anticipation of your next visit with us. So love and light to you, Danny. Princess, we are getting for you now, Celia says. I'm going to get a drink. Did you unblock Justin? She said, did you unblock him? I almost made a short the other day that said, if you want communication, unblock him. So we get to buy the book and we get the fates and we get the new life. So just know that new thing is coming. Don't overthink it. Just know in the right time it's going to happen. But the fates are ready to smile up on you. We love that. New life, like that's like, she's like, look at that. That's like, and the loyal heart, you just, and the treasure island. She says, just know that it's right there and the imagine cards under that. She's like, just know, yes, she's like such like, so much great things are coming for you because that's the underlying energy, the Ten of Swords. We're walking away from that shit because it's a brand new beginning of happy, happy times, girl. Let that shit go. No, it ain't serving you. When you have a thought, ask, does this serve me? Does this make me happy? Like literally, like Dave and I had been doing so much work and this and that, and we'd really focused on that. So we've like really had to focus on the happy now. And like with my daughter leaving, it's sad but happy. So it's about perspective. You know what I say? You know, she's moving, but you know what? Now I get to go visit Florida like every 6-8 weeks or something. We're already going for Easter and Father's Day and Macy's birthday. So I've like already got 3 trips planned in the next 5 months. So we're just have to see the perspective on it because you're definitely being divinely guided. You're definitely getting the messages. You've been doing the healing work. And so is he. He is working on it too. And have faith and say that every day. Every day he's healing a little bit more. Oh, she will. Like, they're like really going to go light and just take a little bit of stuff and go figure out where they want to live down there. They're young. They have no, they do a bunch of delivery stuff for work. And my daughter's in school and she's graduating in May. So it's a good time for her to have an adventure. So I'm sad that I'm not going to see them every day, but every time I do see them, I'm going to savor every single minute of it. It's all about the perspective, and it's the same with the Justin situation. That's the work, seeing the perspective of the gift that's being given to you. It's really about the perspective. And yeah, that new life card looks pretty good. We love seeing that. And she's like, as you're in that higher vibration, that's just going to call him to that. And when you're in that high vibration, you are so attractive to him. Like, I think it's by Fergie. Let me. Well, I'm trying. Yeah, Fergie sings it. Type it in the YouTube search. It's just about living your best life. Yes, Fergie. My daughter texts me. Dave texts me. So, Kathy, we are going to get for you. Did you have a question? And then Achiever, we will get for you. SK. Hi, SK. How are you? You are very welcome. I have never been away from my daughter, and she's 27. Like, she went and lived with a boyfriend for a couple months, but besides that, she's always been there. And like, I've been with Macy. Like, Dave and I went away on vacation for a few weeks, and that's the longest I've ever been away from Macy in her life. And she's 3.5, and I have her every weekend, so it's going to be an adjustment. So, but it's just perspective. They're going to have such a fun adventure. And the universe clearly wants me to go to Florida because it's taken 2 of the people I love most to Florida. So that's just going to make me go visit them. So Kathy, we are getting for you a career path. Get the milk and honey card. That's a good one. And you get the between worlds. So are you changing career fields completely? But because whatever you're changing to is going to be like so golden, and bring you a lot of peace. So, what brings you happiness and joy and pleasure? What makes you happy? If it's been a little dark, just know it's going to be like getting really good. It's like really good. That's going to bring you peace. If you haven't got this in your life yet, think of all the past jobs you've had and take a little time and write them down. Like really take the time to write it down. What would you like to, in that job? Oh, then you should do like, it's going to go so well. Like the milk and honey is like the sun card. That's like the best card in the whole dang deck right there. Like, and think like, I completely understand because like my daughter's moving to Florida next week. So I completely know. And I'm like, okay, well, I guess that means I'm going to have a lot more time for my YouTube channel. So Celia says, jump into that. When you're doing your art stuff that like, is like, puts you in such alignment. You're in like such, your energy's like completely in alignment. Cause sometimes that lovers is, another person, but I feel like that is balancing your masculine and feminine. And it's really a time to a new cycle coming. Do you meditate? So he says, do you meditate? Because like that's 4 cards and all of those are majors. Like do your art. That's like such good alignment. And are you meditating, connecting with your guides? Because a lot of times those and your girlfriends. She's like, how are you and your girlfriends? Make sure you're, make sure you're sharing your light and your love, and getting out and traveling, seeing the world. And you can manifest that. Where would you like to go? Do some girls trips, have some fun with your friends. If you don't have friends to travel with, join our Facebook group. And me and Dave are always traveling places, but you can manifest wherever you want. But like, she's like, step into that. Like she said, put it out there because it's going to bring you the peace. Oh, and you have a deep knowing about it. You just, what kind of art do you do? And whenever you're doing your art stuff, you're like so connected. Like that's when you're like in the zone. That's like when you're like probably your highest connection is when you're like doing that. Like when I'm, we are going to Florida for the second week of April. We're also going mid-June and we're going at the end of July, 1st of August for Macy's birthday. So we're going to Florida. We like to go to Vegas or Sedona. We like going to Michigan. I'm working on getting my passport because we want to do some international travel. So, and we're always looking for friends and fun. Oh, fun. That is so good. It's going to be so good for you. And Celia says, make sure you're taking the time to, like intentionally ground your energy. Like when I'll go out on the grass and say, I ground my energy into Gaia, like give the planet your, ground your energy there. You can, connect with nature. So you're saying like, be really in, grounded. Yeah. She says like, you should like definitely, do your art stuff. Do it. She's like, do it. That's like going to be the path to bring you like the most abundance. The stuff that brings you that most joy. So And achiever, we're going to get you. Achiever, have you wrote the list of everything you want in your person? Like my list was 2 pages. And like on my list is my flowers. And do you see my beautiful roses Dave got me? I just am just overjoyed about them. They're so beautiful. We want to do an Abraham cruise. She's going to the Caribbean and then the Mediterranean. And we wanted one, but I think we want the Mediterranean. So we're working on manifesting that. Yeah, but have you wrote your list? Like my list is 2 pages. So I'll get it out and show. I'm not ashamed at all. But like I wanted somebody that would listen to me and meditate with me and value me and honor me and, you know, all the sweet little things. Dave rubs my feet. He like does all the wonderful things, all because those were on my list. And that's just who he is. But the universe wants to co-create with you. You just have to like write it again and look at it again. Awesome, Kathy. Hope you have a wonderful day. And Achiever, you get the card of the new life and you get exchanging gifts, which is really wonderful energy. And look, we were talking about co-creating, and there it is on the bottom of the deck. Co-create with the universe. Never, right? Okay, I'm going to show. Look, there's one page. And there's another page of all the stuff I wanted in my perfect partner. And honestly, you can create, the universe wants you to, you know, if you don't, you know, put it out there, like, so he says here, we're going to read some of it. So we'll put my glasses on to read, like, loves me unconditionally, respects my spirituality, meditates with me, generous to others, kind and caring, attentive, interested, makes me laugh, has balanced energy, open-minded, honest, loyal, a healer, is awake, brings me flowers, knowledge seeker, joyful, enjoys traveling, stable, confident, ambitious, communicates feelings, shows me love. That's just page 1. Like, I had a lot of discernment, so I knew what I didn't want. So I took the time to like really do it. And you know what? I was specific about that because I meditated and got in good alignment. And then I did it. And then you know what? Dave is all of those. Do you see my flowers? I mean, they are the most magnificent looking ones. And I did my list and it was a couple of years later. We're going to ask you, have you looked at where your North Node is? Are you doing work on your Chiron? Like, until I really stepped on my path, I didn't manifest Dave. And that one wanted to. The Nine of Wands. Being that wounded warrior, like meditate and like be in a happy high vibration. Do something that makes you joyously happy, like be in really high vibration. And then you can really like move it forward so quickly into everything that you want, like everything. Like you can bring that union in so quick, like, but the universe wants to co-create with you, like, and be specific. Like I wanted reciprocity in my relationship. And you know what? Dave and I are working really good on that. I wanted somebody that was, you know, a partner, somebody that I can communicate with and share my life with and, you know, build, you know, everything with. The universe is trying to co-create with you. You get to pick what you want. We put our desires out there. The universe will bring you what you want. You just have to have the desire for it. You know what? I have the desire to go to Florida. So you know what? We've already got 1 trip planned and 2 others in the works. So you can literally manifest everything you want. You just have to put it out there and know why you want it. Like the why is so important, Celia says. You know. But until like you fully stepped into like working on your stuff, the universe sometimes won't bring it in unless you're, you know, doing your part of everything. Yes, that self-love is the best thing you can do for yourself, Mary. How are you doing today? We are still doing some card pulls. I guess I can't believe I've been on for 2 hours and 20 minutes, but apparently we're going. So here we go. We get the round and round card for you, Mary. So everything that spirals around in the right timing. And you get a leg up. That's what's really going to give you that leg up is just working on you, she says. So please just, you know. Because you can't control their vibration. And if they're not in that same vibration as you, they're going to bounce off. And sometimes people just don't know how to take a happy person. Hi, Rhonda. How are you? I'm going to take a little break because I've been on for 2 hours and 20 minutes, but I definitely want to do that for you. Mary, you get the Moon card, the Ten of Wands, the Ten of Swords, the Sun, the Two of Pentacles, the Four of Wands, and the Two of Cups, with the Knight of Pentacles. Mary, have you been really focusing on working on yourself and healing this shadow? Are you working on that? She's like, are you working on all that? Because no, as you do, you're going to bring in this happiness because you get the Sun, the Four of Wands, the Two of Cups. And it's about really making that choice because you've been doing the work. So you says, keep doing what you're doing. You get the Ace of Wands. Okay, sounds good, Rhonda. We'll get you next. Celia says the Ace of Wands. So you're definitely going to have that new opportunity coming in very quickly. Are you meditating and getting a lot of messages? We feel like you're getting messages, like it's when you're in alignment, you get something. When you do, make sure you're doing that inspired action. If you get the action to get up and go for a walk, or you get the action to go to the store, or inspiration to do a little thing, get up and follow the impulse, Celia says. Follow the impulse. Whatever little impulse you get, when you get an inspired action, know that's, you're being spiritually guided. Like one day, Dave and I was having breakfast. We were going to go have breakfast, and I'm like, come on, we got to go. I'm like, I don't know why I got to go, but I got to go. I'm like, and we went, and then I had to give somebody a message. So just know that follow that guidance. Follow your guidance you're given. We feel like you're getting a lot of breadcrumbs, and maybe the ones that something's going to really lead you to that milk and honey. Give you that little inspired thing. You're going to be somewhere and hear a conversation from somebody, or hear something on the radio, or find it, in some way that, you get little messages. The breadcrumbs are like the crucial pieces. The universe gives us little breadcrumbs, guided, little things. And do you follow them or do you not? Like sometimes I'll be here and I'll just go randomly do something, and Dave will be like, how did you know? And I'm like, I just did what I'm guided to do. Like literally, I'll be here and so you'll say, go do this. And you know what? I get up and I go do it. Like, so I don't know. So Rhonda, we're going to get something for you next. But Celia wants me to have time for you because she wants us to have a conversation. That's why we're doing that live reading with you. And you get to go the distance card, Rhonda. So know, and that round and round, know that it's going to come back around and it's going to go that whole distance. She's like, it's going to go the distance. sometimes it just, it's not the right time. We just have to do that thing around. She said, are you meditating? Are you doing any meditating? She's like, are you meditating? Rhonda, did you put a new picture up? She says something's new. She feels something different in your energy. She said, what's new? We feel like a lighter, happier energy. She says, you can't do it wrong. With that, you get the 2 of Swords and the 3 of Swords. You can't get it wrong. As we like Abraham quotes, you can't get it wrong and you never get it done. You're doing wonderful. And like when you focus, like somebody else was doing artwork, when they are doing that, that's when they're really in alignment. Yeah, we feel like better energy for you. Like Celia's like, I just feel like a weight was lifted off of me. Like, and she's like, something different about you. Yeah, we're definitely feeling something different. Yeah. We like the feeling. Being empathic, we get to really feel people's feelings sometimes. So, we feel like, so it's going to be like, this time is such a gift for you. Such a blessing, honestly. Sometimes we don't always think of it that way, but it really is. You get the 9 of Swords and the Page of Cups, which is, we feel like, and in that card, she looks like she's very bound up because we feel like that message isn't coming forward. But we feel like your guides are really like, sometimes that 9 of Swords is like that wounded warrior in that mind space thing. So he says you got to focus on the happy. Like, the more time you can spend with them, the quicker, like, you can change everything in your life, like in that cycle, and have a brand new one. Because then we get the Princess of Coins, which is that in the other day, I spent time with Macy and we were making Play-Doh pizzas. And you want me to tell you, that is one of the most happiest memories. I actually posted a thing on my Facebook because I was like, it was such a beautiful, fun, happy memory. And you know what? I can always look at that picture and it takes me right back to that fun, happy, childlike feeling. So make sure you're like doing that. And when you're doing that, really like savor that, because really, like, it's the end of that cycle. Like, she's carrying that bundle up there, but like she's over here still shining her light, and being the messenger. Rhonda, you're a messenger. So he's like, be the messenger. What message are you not delivering? Rhonda, what message are you not delivering? She's like, you need a podcast. You need a way of expressing. Oh, because you're Gemini. She's like, why are you not being, you're carrying that burden because you're not being the messenger. Like, until I decided to be the messenger, like, I know, I've known for a long time I'm a messenger. I get random messages. And with that, like, I am the messenger, and I know I'm the messenger in the physical. And like, you are having this burden because you're not being the messenger. Are you speaking your message? What are you passionate about? Yeah. So he says, what are you passionate about? Because when you decide to step into that and speak about what you're passionate about, that's when you're going to move things really forward. by making that choice to take the action. Yeah. Like, take the action, because that is the spiritual work you're supposed to do. And that is what's holding you back until you decide to step into that, Rhonda. For one, I'm pretty sure you have a Facebook account or a YouTube account, because you're on here. So just record stuff and put it out there. The people that are meant to hear it will find you, just like I'm doing. I find the people that I'm meant to. And the same will do for you. So you just like put it out there. Let us know. Post it in the group. Share links to your stuff. We are all about that. We are, we want to help everybody be successful. Because then you get the Lovers on the bottom, the Judgment, and the King of Swords, and the Six of Cups, which is about coming back around with the Six of Pentacles, some reciprocity. And all of these cards are like 6th, 7th chakra, I feel like it's super important for you, Rhonda. And I will send you a message and we can set up a time for that reading. So we are sending lots of love. We've been on for 2.5 hours, so we are going to take a break. And we hope everyone's having a good day. Much love to everyone. Bye.